That was a very, very short. I was trying to fix a setting, but we got it.
We're live.
Hey, we're live. Yes, I should have told you that.
Makes it difficult to share it into the group.
All right, everybody. Well, you don't. I guess you should share it to the group, but there's like 20 people on, if not 30. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hello, Lisa Arendt, Fondayan, Susie Gardner.
Hi, Mom.
Jordan Bunts, Sean Davies, Masked Slasher, Poison Sumac, Jennifer Pew Pew Pew, Ron Sheps, Ella's Fire, Hugo Cordialete, IC Monsters, Ross Reichert, Michelle Schulte, Line Cook Thor 2006, Jamie Faxton, Jason Jason Herr. Hi, Jason. Ross Richard, Ike Camacho, Nick Meyer, Dead Mike Creations, and Jason finally caught alive.
Hey.
So let's give him a Beastman fist bump. It's a Beastman fist bump. All right, so there we go. And then John Sheffield, Rodney Pope, Heather Corey, Splatterhouse Studios, Ken Beady-Eyed Brad Kennedy, Perez Productions, and I think we did it. We did it. Hi, everybody. How has your time been? I've had quite the 2 weeks or so. Let's go here. Oh, you know what? I don't have to do it over there. I'm going to switch cameras the old-fashioned way with a button, which I guess is the new way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's an Ozbot. Ozbot is hitting the whole room. Oh, you can see Stacy. Oh, now you can see me.
Tonight's
Yeah, so today it's some weird stuff. We're going to wrap up these Fishmen because they've been like 90% done, and I get to drop them off.
John shows us we knew how the leg was effing. The pig head video was great.
Yes, the pig head, that was a fun time.
Rodney Folks and y'all have been very busy.
Yes, we were in Maryland actually this weekend, and we did some actor training out there, and some other stuff, and now back here, I'm getting things ready. I've got a big trip this weekend also, where I get to go see Delusions Scream Park in South Texas, College Station, and I get to go see my buddy Justin's haunt that he's working on with Craig, who is on every now and then. Craig is starting an amazing haunt down there in, do you know what city that's in? Is it Baytown? It's by water in Texas. I will update you.
By College Station.
No, I'm talking about the show that Justin is working at now.
Oh.
For Craig.
Ross Richards is waiting on Almacher Arts so we can all go ba ba ba.
Well, yes.
Oh.
Did Realms shorten his name?
Are
you just Realms?
that might be a different person.
Are you Realms, or is this Realms what will be your nightmare?
We shall all find out together.
Ross Richards says, Roo!
Ron
Ron Sheps says, hi, Stacy, Roo, and Stan.
We do not have Stan tonight. Wish Stan well. He has food poisoning. So, I don't know what he did or what he ate.
What he did. Do you want me to finish this up and then move on? Or should we switch over to me?
How much do you have left to finish up?
15 minutes.
Do your 15 minutes.
Okay. Like Thor 2006 Jamie Jackson. Hi. Hi, Roo and Stacy. Big Monkey Fez says hello.
Big Funky Mez.
Been a minute since we've seen Big Monkey Fez, I think.
Has it?
I feel like it's been a minute.
Well.
Of course, I missed a week of shopping, basically. So.
Oh, you did. Yeah, you did like a wedding or something, right?
No,
What did you do?
my
Wish-
middle kid graduated from high school.
Wow.
Brown says, sorry, wrong account, it's me. Kansas says, hello everyone, get well soon, Stan.
Hey, Realms.
Dead Mike Creation says, well, my 6-year-old niece asked me, who's that? My answer is, it's my buddy Alan, live tonight. My niece replies, he's boring.
I am
We're
bored.
inside. Alan's not boring, he's a cool guy and a legend.
It depends on what you catch me doing. I'm also kind of boring. That's also, I'm not saying your niece is wrong.
Mimi says, hello, good evening.
Before we lose the phone cam, I need to battery it up.
Good plan.
It is already on what? Okay, I'm going to save you at 3%. But it seems very soon.
Know Your Joe says, hey everyone, hope y'all are doing well.
Hey, know your Joe.
Glow Over Next says, hey, been a while.
Glove over neck. Oh, glow urban X.
Also, switches to live chat.
Don't tell me how to live. I make my own choices.
That is like 90% of what you pay me for.
That's true. You're right. You're not wrong.
Glow Urban X says, hope all is okay.
All right. So, what is your niece's name? Who said I was boring? I'll show her. I'll show her what boring is.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't even know what kids are entertained by.
Pokemon.
I also don't even like kids.
Backyardigans.
So, backyardigans?
Yeah, a bunch of songs from the children's television show Backyardigans have like taken over TikTok.
I don't know what backyardigans even is. Like,
The show for small ones. It was
Where's the smalls?
in the weird niche in between my kid being little and so I didn't really catch it.
so Hazel, I am deeply hurt and offended that you called me boring. So I'm gonna start calling you names soon, and I am older and able to be more creative. So you just best watch yourself, young lady. Hazel.
Rylan Chow says hi. Glow Urban X is boring. Isn't being here. Realms says, so I figured out a name for the website. What do you think of Wicked Realms production?
You know what? That's a great name. I like Wicked Realms. I like the word wicked. I don't like that anything listed alphabetically, you'll be almost last. But that's okay. I think you can get by that.
Mimi says, oh, the Castaways song. Yup.
Castaway song?
Castaways. We are castaways. Ahoy, yeah. Ahoy. We are castaways.
Me no comprende el castawayo.
We are. Realm says, oh my god, that's a laugh out loud. I see it on TikTok anymore. I can't get the backyardigans. Mimi says, I think it's so funny that song was #1 playing on several platforms for a few days. Yes.
So, Hazel, we're going to be making Fishman bodies.
Apparently Hazel said you're cool now.
That's something that only cool people would do, I think.
Will Urban X says, okay, so this channel is a class.
I don't know if this is a class.
Or are they saying you're A class? Class A.
I guess Class A. I suppose. Was that like a Class A apparition, like they would have on Ghostbusters? A Class 3? Or,
a class that puts you first.
yeah.
Thank you, Glow Urban X. Yeah. Rylan Childs is about to see you streaming again. Mimi, yeah, I'm telling you, it's been stuck in my head all day, and I've got to see Gray quite a bit this weekend, and so every opportunity we had 2 seconds for our brains to be unoccupied, one or the other of us would be humming, Castaway, we are castaway.
What is, like, What is that trend on TikTok?
I
Like,
have
what
no
do they
idea.
do to that song?
The song gets used for a whole bunch of stuff. Like,
Oh, okay.
just got several different backyardigans sound clips, I guess, got really, really popular all of a sudden. The King says, "How are you, Stacey and Alan?"
I'm good. Stacy, are you good?
I'm doing good.
Stacy says she's good.
Nobody cares about Ruth.
Nobody asked me.
The king is not concerned about your fate, Rue.
Nope.
He just assumed you're good.
Rue drove to Florida this week. Like, he drove to Florida and back. I flew to Maryland and back. And Stacy went to a graduation.
Yeah. Song 2, they're actually not bad. Glow Urban X says, "Are you making a crash test, Emmy?"
I know. I'm making a Fishman monster body guy.
Brown says, "Don't forget about the Into the Thick of It and the spy one." Oh yeah, you're right.
I don't understand.
Into the thick of it. We tramping through. It's so silly, but I enjoy it.
I'm gonna move this because this is Stacy's future project. She'll be painting a gibbering mouther when she's done sewing. That's her reward.
Yeah.
She has to get all her work done, and then she gets to paint something.
John C says, "Hello." The King says, "Rue, how are you?" I didn't see or hear you. Sorry.
Oh no. You don't get to
Too late.
backtrack.
Too late.
Well, Rodney Pope wants to know how you're doing, Rue.
I'm good.
The King
I
says,
am good.
"Well, that's it, guys."
Other than being exhausted from driving 25 hours in less than a 48-hour time.
Well, I went to just wet this down with water so I could use foam to hold this on, and I completely sprayed it with alcohol because Rue had alcohol out.
Oh, it smells,
My
it
fault.
smells burning.
That you didn't check that it was
Rue,
not
how dare
alcohol.
you?
how dare I?
Shadow Jim 81 says, "Hi, Alan."
Hello, Shadow Jim.
Sean
That implies that somewhere out there there's a good Jim. Like, and this is Shadow Jim, his evil counterpart.
from the darkest timeline.
I bet Shadow Jim has a goatee, and regular Jim doesn't. Jim 81 does not.
That's the only difference. They're exactly the same.
Yeah, but there's a goatee. That's how it was in like the 80s.
Yeah.
When there was an evil twin, the evil twin had a goatee.
Sean Regal says, "Evening Creepers." Jennifer Pugh says, "As a parent, I actually didn't mind when that show was on. Not like Caillou. I hated that kid. Caillou is the most entertaining."
Whiniest kid in all of TV.
So,
No, because I'm the whiniest kid I've ever seen is the one from Babadook.
oh, yeah,
Like,
listen,
I have never rooted for a child to die.
I'm fairly certain that they modeled that kid off Caillou.
Okay, so maybe that's the second most rooted for a kid I want to die. You think they modeled that kid off of Caillou?
Shadow Jim says, "Dance, Alan."
That's right.
The King says, "Come, Alan, my fellow comrade. Accidents happen."
I like to move it.
Realm says, "Did you make the heads that you're putting on the masks?" And
Yeah.
if so, how?
I sculpted them and molded them, and you've been watching this show for years, dude. You know how to do this by now. I sculpted it, I molded it, I foamed it. Yeah.
CJ Cosplay says, "Hi, Alan. It was great to meet you at Scarborough."
Hey, yes. It was great to be met.
It's good to be
You met me too.
Hey, Rue, can you hand me those paper towels? Let's say those paper towels.
Mimi says, "Yes, Caillou made me not want to have kids."
Awesome. Maybe that show did have a positive message.
So, Sarah and I both had very ADHD boy children, and we're both single mothers for many years. We watched the Babadook together and laughed our asses off. Like, it did not scare us. It was just the most realistic picture of single parenting an ADHD child that we looked over. We're like, yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
You just scream and cry a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Joe says, ultimately, what will comprise the skin of the body that you're making?
It's going to wear clothes.
So
It will not be naked. These are like fishermen guys from H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah, Innsmouth fishermen types.
they're very squamous.
So they're like old dudes with some fishy hints.
Brown says, sorry, the heads that you take on the pool noodles put the mask on. So
Oh, okay. I did those the other day. I did a tape form of one of my sculpting busts. I made a clear packing tape form, and then we filled that with AB foam. So, yeah.
Crip says, good evening, Alan and Rue.
Good evening, Cripps. Good to see you on, sir.
Hi.
Stacey's here too. Boy, tonight's episode is brought to you by people getting buttered.
We're going to be sassy all night. Hello. Represent us. Actually, that's good. I'm not actually existing here at home.
Okay. Rue, do you have a water spray bottle in there? So I found 3 spray bottles.
All of them are alcohol.
All of them are alcohol. That one's vinegar?
That was vinegar.
Looked like vinegar from the face you made. Oh, this is probably water.
Brown says, okay, thanks.
Leaky water.
That's
leaky
water.
Glow Urban X says,
Water.
I'm going to film a haunted location tomorrow. What mask would you recommend?
Well, I don't know what masks you have. So I would always go with the werewolf mask. Although I do really like the stuff that they do in Scotland with the owl man when they go to haunted places and they just scare the crap out of people wearing an owl man costume. And it's really lovely.
King says, thanks, now I'm not the only one. Shadow Jim says, I play a game made from Lovecraft.
Cool.
1980 says, hello, Alan Blanken Hops.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Crip says, okay, Stacey, too, my phone.
Alexa, countdown 4 minutes.
4 minutes, starting now.
Glow Urban X says, awesome. Kenzri says, it's the mind setting to the heat and coming out of quarantine.
Learn to fly again.
Oh, okay. Yes, it was several months earlier when we had the roasted pig at the event, and I saved that in my office mini fridge freezer for like 2 months, 2 or 3 months.
Oh God, I bet it smelled,
And it was in the freezer
in the freezer.
of my office mini fridge, and I knew I was going to put it in her desk, but it took a while for it to come to fruition. But I was very happy.
Shadow Jim says, dance, monkey, dance.
That's what I do.
John C. says, Ruth, please label the bottle.
What the heck, Rue?
Now, it's much more entertaining spraying them in the air
Just have to
and being
taste it
surprised.
Have to taste it every time and figure it out.
Monster Board Tutorial says, hi to all in the chat and Alan and Company.
Hooray! See, he covered all his bases.
Alan and Company.
Yeah, cheating, but you know.
Coming out of the door.
Alexa, turn on air compressor.
Oh, I'm just waiting on that now. Let's do another one. It's time for you. You are one that I must use. I must make these be a scary thing.
What accent is that?
That's like that's kind of a French accent, but
Glow Urban X says, by the way, based on your subscribers, I've seen you have the most live viewers. It's so awesome.
I don't know what that means.
The The most live viewers compared to who?
Yeah, the most live viewers compared to what? I mean, we do okay here. We get by.
Nice day, said Alan, you can take him to the river, but you can't damn it, Rue.
That even makes sense.
It was a stretch for a pun.
Take me to the river.
Hey, Rue,
Oh,
move those boots.
Uh-oh.
Move those
There's
boots.
food.
Move those boots.
That's boot.
Learn to fly again.
Yeah. Take and move these boots.
Thank you. Oh, goodness.
Oh, I don't even know, but listen, I've never encountered anything bad when it came to bowls, so. You need seconds, holler. Fondant, more likes, people.
Seconds. Okay, so maybe I should just let it sit here for a second. It's kind of long. Like lava? Lava.
Lower Urban X says it's a compliment. I've seen 250,000 subscribers have less than you guys online because you guys do content online.
I think it's because that we actually interact with people and we talk to them. Rue, is that for you?
That was your 4-minute timer, I think?
It's not.
Oh, Alexa, stop. That was for me.
Johnny Joe says, are there fictional parts on the table?
Yes, those are. Rue is painting some now.
Paul Bennett says, Rue should be wearing the costume from Resistance all the time around Ellen. Should be cool. Lower Urban X says, beautiful dog.
Thank you. Wait, is that beautiful? Is that like Randy? Like, that's beautiful dog. Or is it, that's a beautiful dog?
John C says, Rue, don't look. There's something on your arm.
That comment was fishy. Oh!
Beating 1980 to the punch tonight.
Make it work for it.
Fighting with this thing.
Make it work. Because there's
Nothing in it.
Yeah, it helps with an airbrush to put liquids in it.
Yep.
Here's Josh.
Yeah, so this exposed neck skin is just going to be foam, but it'll look good. That's what I keep telling
Still
you.
look like exposed next skin.
That's what I keep telling myself. But this does have a lovely pitted chicken neck
Fine.
texture. I'm going to say another body part that has the texture of a chicken neck, but I did not mention it. See?
It's the waddle.
Rue, are you zombie snailing?
I was, yeah.
Okay, so you get zombie snail for the people. You get the zombie snail. There we go. I have. Oh, there we go.
So the king says, I got you, Alan. Lower Urban X says, was it very hard to sell the first thing you created?
Oh gosh, no. No, it's like I made a thing and someone's going to give me money for it. That's awesome.
Or was it difficult to market?
The first stilt costume I ever sold, I sold to a haunted house in Lancaster, Pennsylvania called Jason's Woods. And it was a Yeti, and it was in 1995,
Gosh.
October of 1995. I sold my first Yeti stilt costume. And there was a Doberman Pinscher who was the guard dog and the guy who owned the haunted house said, "I'm not going to buy anything, but I'll take a look at it." So I went to the back of my friend's van. I put on the Yeti costume, and I walked around.
Yetis out of the back of the van.
I was. I drove up to the haunted house and said, "Hey, do you want to buy this?" That was pre like internet days, you know. So I throw on the Yeti suit, and then I turned the corner, and the dog like looked at me, barked once, and then left. And then it ran like way behind other cars and hid. It hid from me, and it would like bark at me from behind cars. And he said, "All right, you scared my guard dog, so I will buy this costume." And I think I sold it for something like $300.
Nice.
But that started my illustrious stilt costume selling career. I always say the word career weird because it's a weird career.
Victoria says, "Don't say it looks like a chicken neck. Your elbow."
Yeah, that was it.
Mario says, "Hey everybody from Gran Canaria."
Hey, Mario.
Nick Myers says, "My day is now complete." Gray Hawkins says, "Hello."
Hello, Gray.
Jason Hurst says, "That's funny. Great story." Mimi says, "That's awesome. Realms will be your nightmares." Love it.
So, Gray, are you feeling pressure to graduate high school now that your sibling graduated high school? Because, yeah, I don't know what your plans were before, but now it's almost like you have to graduate high school.
It's like
2
you
more
almost
years.
have to do it.
And not, I don't know, do whatever it was you're going to do before. Like,
Ryland Chow says, "Is there any company that makes pumpkin stilt cups?"
like where you're a pumpkin on stilts or where you're like a scarecrow with a pumpkin head. Because we do that. And who's the other one? Dead Rabbit Studios makes one, which is good.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Hi, Danny says, "My friend
Doesn't look very wearable,
Snake.
but-
You gotta tell him a joke first." I was like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, his anaconda don't want them unless you got plans."
Wow.
Anaconda.
I would take 1984's word, but sometimes he speaks with a forked tongue. That's it. Snake puns all night.
Glow Urban X says, "Yeti, Sasquatch, or Bigfoot?"
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. It was a Yeti. It was a fantasy Yeti because it had horns. It was white and it had horns, so it was a fantasy Yeti.
Kevin Bruce says, "Sam Twatch." Realm says, "Hey, I have a question. How do you wire up an arcade button to Ethernet wire? Because there's no videos on how to."
You just pretend it's not Ethernet wire and just go by color. The fact of what the wire is supposed to be used for doesn't matter. You're just going to wire it up and just use the colors.
Gray
Okay,
says, "I'm on shift at work, so I'll watch."
that's right.
Mario
This is how
says,
Gray gets fired.
"Today, not from Munich. I'm on holiday."
That's awesome.
Hopeless Lovely says, "Hi."
Hi.
Riley Child says, "I needed some inspiration. Thanks."
We said it. We said it back.
Some delay. Some delay. Lag and delay.
What does RJ45 stand for? Okay. All right. I'm just touching this now. It's got a skin on it, but I'm working on the shape and I'm making sure that it looks the way that I want it to. It'll be a little bit before it gets really solid. And now I'm going to look over here at this one that I started to fill.
Hopeless Lovely said, "Awesome, yay!" Jason Harrison, "I'm watching from work too."
All right, that's actually pretty good. I'm going to grab another can because I ran out. do me a favor, and I want you to grab that mask and tape over the eyes from the inside so I can foam fill it.
Okay.
So tonight,
Which orange were we using for this again?
Kalamazan
The
orange,
weird one. Yeah.
it's bottom right.
Ooh, that's.
Hello, UrbanX says a registered jack, RJ, is a standardized telecommunication network interface. Anyways, that's boring. Oh, RJ45, the Ethernet cord stuff you were talking about.
Oh yeah, but you're just using the wires inside it. All you're doing is wiring up an arcade button. Unless the arcade button itself has Ethernet capabilities, which you did not mention.
Alright, Coach the second.
Okay.
Nice name, well, I appreciate it. Let's keep it off of this particular channel. If you want to message it to me, so we can all laugh at it later, go for it.
I don't even want to hear it. I don't like political crap. Tell you what, I'm so off of political. I don't even care what side it is.
Nope.
Okay. Let's see if it works. That's working. It's working.
The king.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I'm done. I didn't need to put this in this airbrush. We already have a jar of it, but the other airbrush. Oops. So now I put it back in this. I don't need fine anyway.
We're doing webbing between the fingers.
Yeah, I was gonna hit the webbing between the fingers and probably give it the diamonds on top of the hands a bit.
Is he a stick?
You might end up coming back to that for that.
Get what?
A stick?
I don't know. But there's no snake.
No stick?
Oh, the nub. I'm talking about. Now I'm cooking with gas.
There you go. Nice name says American Werewolf in Rome. Thoughts?
I think it'll be cool monsters jumping around.
Oh, is that coming?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, they announced it. So it's happening.
I did not hear that.
I don't know. It's hard to get excited about something in that franchise since American Werewolf in Paris.
Yeah. Realm says, Alan, sorry for asking so many questions, but can you please do a YouTube Wednesday on how to make one of those fire fan things? And isn't the arcade buttons what y'all use at Dark Hour?
Fire fan? Well, okay, so when you're wiring up a button, all you're doing is you're using the button to interrupt the positive. You're using the button to interrupt the positive lead. So that's how you wire up almost every button or every trigger. Because it is an interrupt. And a fire, I don't even know what you mean by a fire fan. So
This is CB, says hi all.
you'll have to send me an example. And then, hello, Mrs. CB. Let's do that. Alexa, count down 4 minutes.
4 minutes, starting now.
Stacey, just stay on comments for now.
Okay.
We'll get you switched over eventually.
Sure, sure. That forward jet So creepy.
Yeah, I wanted that.
So creepy.
But they're all gonna like,
Uh-huh.
they're all hanging from a net, so.
Oh, got a new subscriber.
Hello!
Hopeless Lovely. Hey.
Hello, Hopeless Lovely.
Glad you're joining us.
That's because we said hi! Yeah. But
Slaughterhouse
anyway.
Studio says you're triggering my LEXA.
Yes, I do that a lot. I'm sorry.
Realm says like the silk on the can with lights to look like fire, and I'll send y'all it. Oh, like the fan that blows a little
Okay,
silk flame
got it.
with a light.
That is called a silk flame illusion. And actually, I'm willing to bet, now that you know the name of it, you can Google it. Silk flame illusion, and there's a lot of how-tos. I like to build mine off of a rain gutter. That's my box.
Leonard Cook says good evening from LaPorte, Texas.
Hello, Leonard Cook.
Good evening, Leonard. Sarah R. says hi all. Rachel Little says good evening.
Hello, Rachel. All right, Stacy,
Yes, sir.
tagging you in.
I mean,
Trim this.
Okay.
Trim it.
Okay.
Strap it. You have to put it on and figure out where the eyes are.
Okay.
I think it's these two mouths right here,
okay.
and then that's your breathing hole mouth. It's right there.
Okay.
And I am going to actually step away for a second. I'll be right back. I got to run to the house.
It's the Stacy and Bruce show.
Right.
Briefing.
There is the work. We'll have the work on the tripod cam.
Sean Davies says, trying to hair punch a latex prop. If I can't get inside to glue it, should I not use this method?
Okay, so hair punching is not the best on latex for several reasons. You're on camera, just so you know. Are you about to work right down there?
Yep.
Okay, so you see where the camera is pointing?
Yep.
Just try and...
I'll move the,
hair punching is not the best for latex. You do have to get inside to glue it for it to hold very well. And it tends to pop off little bits of paint every time you punch in. So that's kind of a pain. Most hair for latex is glued on.
Glow Urban X says, like 2 custom masks for our haunted channel. Apparently there are masks that fit your face. How could this be done? I want to order from you.
You're talking about silicone masks, I think. Silicone masks. And honestly, just buy from Immortal Masks. They're going to be a little cheaper than I am because I'm going to be making it custom. And Immortal will do custom paint, and their work is phenomenal.
Very good.
Immortal Masks. Or CFX, they're good too.
CFX, also good. Karen Dutton says, hello everyone, this Fishman's looking great so far. Thank you. Mackenzie Reese says, wicked Fishman. Is that you or him?
I don't have one right now, so.
Alexa, stop. Glow Urban X,
You know you do this too much.
don't let us forget when he comes back, and we'll remind him that you would like that. He stepped away to the house for the moment, so right now it's just me and Rue. Bill Ellis says, Annabelle says she wants to make a half Teletubby mech monster. I'm going to say that sounds scary to me. Have you seen
That sounds terrible.
the Mitchells versus the Machines? It's on Netflix.
Terrible.
It has a giant, not a giant Teletubby, but a giant Furby. It's pretty terrifying. Nice lady Stacy, a remake too. That's true. No, your Joe says Mitchell's versus the Machines. It was great. Yeah, it's very good. Bill Ellis is looking out. Thanks. There. He's so sweet. Do you usually trim these from the back, the eyes out?
Yes. I trim almost everything from the back.
Yeah.
It's just remembering where your lines are and don't freak out about it.
Don't freak out.
It's just gonna work. It's gonna work. It'll be
And
fine.
3,
Things will be
Wicked
fine.
Fishman. Karen Dutton says, I've been listening to Uncanny America, lots of Swamp Men, i.e. the Loveland Frogman and the Tuttle's Bottom Monster. Turtles. Cool. I just wrapped up the Magnus Archives yesterday, my spooky anthology podcast that I am in love with.
I just remembered something.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
What's
Something that we had realized at the end of the last time we were working
I know.
was that we had painted this for the wrong mask. So I have to go back in and get this all white highlights.
Glow Urban. So,
Oops.
Glow Urban X, are you thinking about the moving jaw werewolves? Because those are pretty awesome, and I think we do fairly regularly.
Now. Those match pretty good.
1980 says the movie Nobody was cool. St. Christopher Lloyd is a badass senior citizen worth it. Yes, we went to see that in the theater, and I loved it. Also, I'm a huge Bob Odenkirk fan, so.
Nobody. Oh, yeah.
Splatterhouse Studio says, how long should latex dwell in a mold for a thick mask?
Like, how thick? If you want a good, solid, it really all depends on how thick your latex is to start off with and what part of the country you're in and all of that stuff. But rule of thumb for a thick mask, 3 hours, probably,
I'd say 2 hours.
for a thick mask.
Oh, you want really thick? Go 3.
So,
But people normally say a nice thick mask, about 2 hours.
so Glow Urban X is interested in some werewolf masks
Oh,
that are possibly more articulated. I said possibly our moving jaw.
moving jaw werewolf is probably the way to go.
I remembered something that we figured out at the end of the night the other day.
Okay?
Was that this all had to match the other mask after all?
Yeah.
So we still need to do a light brush over all of this.
Body Geek
Or-
says, what's shaking, creepers?
Over the men.
Hi, Body Geeks.
Hey, Body Geeks!
I think it's easier to do a light brush over.
I get to go see Body Geeks on Friday.
Nice.
Hi.
I'm going to Body Geeks' Haunt, which is in College Station, Texas. It's very exciting.
Know Your Joe says, gotta go for tonight. Wish you all the best. Thanks for sharing.
Have fun! Okay. I had to change my pants because we had a 10% chance they were going to fall off on the air.
Oh, no. Thanks for avoiding that. Back of the eyes on these are a little strange. Does this come all the way out to like the ridge?
I would just cut that.
Splatterhouse Studio says Virginia. I appreciate it. Sarah R says ALEXA rang while you were out.
Thank you. The first thing that I did when I got back was touch my Fishman.
Would you dry brush or
Block.
texture?
I'd actually block with a sponge.
Texture block with a sponge?
But that's not the one that has to match.
Yeah.
Where's the other one? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, it's got to match that one.
This is sharp.
Body Geek says, I can't wait for you to come visit. The bumblebees want to be a part of the haunt.
Oh, great.
Louis McLam
That excites me.
says, Alan, can you use acrylic paint on latex masks?
You can. You have to mix it with latex and distilled water, and then you can make a nice paint.
CJ Cosplay says, how would you go about padding a mask with a large head?
I would use upholstery foam, like 1-inch upholstery foam. Regular sponge, not that one.
Not that one. That's one I like to picture usually.
Take this one. So Rue's about to do some sponging.
Gonna get spongy,
You're creating more of a texture.
natural texture.
And when you hit, also make sure you hit these.
Hit,
There's
twist,
no
hit, twist.
hit, twist, hit,
Twist,
exactly.
hit, twist.
And you got to kill all these straight lines.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right.
Thanks, Jamie says, I had a joke, but it floated away. I swear it was a gas.
Dude, everything's floating away right now. It is so wet in Texas.
Oh. I almost died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you die?
The last half hour of my 12-hour drive home,
Touch and go there.
and everything was massively flooding. Massively flooding. Definitely to the point where it's turn around, don't drown is going through your head the whole time.
We're like, I should have turned
But
around.
I'm at
I might
a
drown.
half hour away from being done. So it was like, I just want to get home. Just let me get home.
Nice. Body Geek says sponge baths.
If I seem like I'm kind of wandering around in circles tonight, it's because I am a little tired and beat up. Just from travel. We got in like 11 p.m. last night, and then, of course, I was at work at 9 o'clock this morning, and yeah. Ain't no rest for the wicked. I'm on it on grown trees.
That's usually where it on this.
It's like,
I'm in now. I'm 5 days a week. I got monsters to make and stuff.
Just in case anybody ever had any doubt about the detail picking up qualities of the stone that we use, you can actually see the label from the ping pong ball that we used.
Oh
for,
yeah?
for the eye on this.
Show that to the camera.
See if you can- We're on Ozbot currently.
Oh yeah, switch it from Ozbot. Ozbot doesn't care about your feelings.
Let's see if you can see this on camera.
Rue, do you have the Fishman map? You know where the Fishman map is?
Will you focus?
no clue.
Maybe.
I don't know if it'll go.
Yeah. Well, you can definitely see it.
Back up a little and then go in slow. Oh, even that's more focused.
Yeah, you can actually see it from there.
Yeah.
Label, printing from that.
Yeah, and that's just printed on. It's not like it's 3D or anything.
No, just clever. 1980 says, I live a quarter mile from Mississippi. Oh, please tell me about the flooding.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
I grew up my whole life across the street from Mississippi.
Evening, everyone. Body Geek says, who has the best fake cattle prod prop?
Oh, Haunt Solutions, Haunt.
I mean,
Man,
they just come down.
Haunted Innovations. Haunted Innovations. They have the fish prop.
The fish prop?
The cattle prop. Sorry, I'm doing fish stuff. Can't talk. Busy
Can't
fish.
talk during
Can't talk. Busy fishing.
Actually, he says, those noodles remind me of how I got fired as a party balloon guy.
Yeah.
Bet they do. Below over next says Fishman map is like the search of fish sonar.
It's the map of the project.
The ones that are pre-cut in here are these the correct length. Still.
I believe so, yes.
Yes.
It's
Pre-cut, the new pre-cuts are, yes. I even, like, did I take the short one out?
Here's hoping.
I think I might have just set it aside, but.
Below Urban X says that's a Friday the 13th hand that Rue is making.
They said what?
That a Friday 13 hand if Rue is making.
No, that is a fish monster hand.
Fish monster.
Fish monster.
I think you'd be talking about Nightmare on Elm Street anyway. But
Like, it does kind of look like a Freddy hand. He says there was a typo in the order. They wanted a ghillie suit, not a ghillie suit.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. Actually, that doesn't. That doesn't make more sense. Good.
Mhm.
Once it's all
I think-
sparkly.
the pinky red highlights, did I go in with some of those?
Bring murder Rue in foam.
I didn't do it. I didn't do that foam.
Who did this foam?
I don't know, but I didn't.
Murder. Are you sure you didn't?
I haven't done foam for a little bit here. I did foam at the other place, not here. Unless it magically followed me here.
That's possible.
Distinct
Not to be
possibility.
sure is not possible.
Oh, it's cured.
Not for it to follow me here. Not to be
Body
sure.
Geek says it was me. I did it.
Yeah, that like.
We'll get them all together. We'll touch them up more.
Glow Urban X says, do you ever get scared alone making these beautiful masks? Like you're frightened of your own work?
No. Not in the least.
That would be silly.
That was an easy one.
Ross Richards says it was damn it, Rob. I think we're almost to the point where we can
Actually,
stop blaming him for stuff.
could be damn it, Rob, but it'd be a different Rob this time.
Different Rob.
Rylan Chow says, what's the best poison props in your opinion?
We have their zombie drop window animation, and we have their werewolf drop window animation. Those are both very good.
Actually, he says the flutes are huge, which is true. Tony says, Alan says, my monsters would never harm me. And that's how monster movies start. Body Geek says, how long did you hang on to that pig's head before you put it in her desk?
About 3 months.
That's a long time. Like, I'm impressed at your commitment to finding just the right time.
That pig's head was actually the second time I ever met Alan.
When you ate the pig's head.
Yeah, when I ate the pig's head. And watched you snicker, wrap it up in foil, and take it to your office.
I knew it.
I was there while Alan was actually stealing the head.
Max says that was pig in 1.5.
Little pig.
Just a little piggin'.
So, Rue,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to clear this table off for myself. So,
Okay.
will you take the Fishman parts off of it?
Sure. Broken fish.
Body Geek says, I would have so much fun with you guys. I get a head. Let the pranks begin.
Pranks just cannot interrupt the normal flow of work. I did have to put my foot down with our robed bodies because, yeah, if you're moving 20 robed bodies across the haunt, you had better be blocked out.
Nice, it is his Fishman part. He was a good chum. Body Geek.
That was a good one.
Body
You
Geek
sure
says,
that was body geeks?
That was way too
that was
good.
1980. Body Geek says Rich been evicted from his pond. Patricia Hogarty
Well, that's
says,
still pretty good for 1980.
yeah. Patricia Hogarty says, good evening. I've missed you guys keeping me company while I work in the studio.
Hi. What are you making, Patricia?
I gotta remember what the order was for that other glove.
CJ Cosplay says, do you ever recreate classic movie creatures just for fun? Kind of.
Sometimes, yes, but normally I do it if someone pays me because of my mercenary nature.
He has done some repaints on
Yeah.
sculpts that other people made of classic monsters.
May I
Just for funsies.
present Exhibit A?
Yeah. Well, that wasn't for fun. I needed it.
Yeah.
I was doing a classic monster haunted house.
Patricia Hogarty says, a miniature steampunk mad scientist lab.
Oh, cool. That sounds pretty awesome.
I had a cool haunted house dream the other night. Thinking about a steampunk like themed clockwork haunted house. Where like
Okay.
the whole thing was done in like it looked like the inside of some freakish cuckoo clock. It was all like mechanisms and
Oh,
highly orchestrated
yeah.
It's a
stuff.
lot of laser cutting.
Oh yeah.
A lot of laser cutting. Beautiful. Like all the scenes that are like show up in movies that are the scenes from inside of Big Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime they show inside of Big Ben.
It was kind of like a cross between that and like a really, really terrifying version of the It's a Small World ride.
Is there any non-terrifying version of that ride?
I mean, I think ostensibly it's not supposed to be scary, but
Oh, really?
yeah.
They fail.
Horror Beauty says, yay for Fishmen and Creepers. Masato K says, hello all.
Hello, Masato K.
Oh, it's custom made.
Good to see you on, sir. Now, Deborah.
That also doesn't go here.
Hello, Horror Beauty. How's the running?
So one of these calls for being in the standard dead body pose.
Standard.
Like the
Yeah, exactly.
broken
One arm up,
starfish. Yeah.
the quasi swastika.
Oh no. The broken starfish. Broken starfish. Come on now.
I see. I have different visuals when you say the word broken starfish.
Oh no.
That I think that's bad. I don't want to go to that either.
Listen. Patricia Hogarty says, so what's the next big thing coming up for y'all?
So we're getting Transworld orders ready. And we have a couple fun ones on the horizon. We have a zombie Buzz Lightyear, full costume commission. And we have a set of Egyptian mummy type fun characters.
Those are going to be fun too.
Mimi says, I went to a really cool antique store on my way back from a mini vacation last week. They had tons of interesting steampunk and plague doctor stuff. My first time in an antique store, I was very impressed.
First time in an antique store. I love
The antique stores are pretty cool.
Jennifer Pugh says, that table looks like a crime scene.
Yeah, well, this table has been a crime scene.
Low Urban X says, standard dead body pose is eyes open or closed?
Well, the dead body, I'm just talking about the pose of the body.
Ken Zarish says, fish crypt keeper.
Fish crypt keeper.
Oh my gosh. Best of luck on your first marathon.
Whoa,
Horror Beauty.
that sounds terrible.
26.2 miles.
Why? You have time to reconsider.
To prove that you can, I guess.
That's from the guy who wants to punch a bear. I used to do the March of Dimes walkathon that they used to have.
Sorry, I gotta pull this up on YouTube so I can allow his comment.
Are you sure you want to allow this comment?
Yeah. Body Geek says I got 3 Nomex Fire overalls at Goodwill yesterday for $7.99 each. 1980 says, hey guys, want to see a dead body?
I haven't heard that in a while.
Body Geek says
That
that
one's
sounds like a
behind.
horror movie. Horror Beauty says, what is a walkathon?
So you used to do it in school. It used to be that you would get people to sponsor you and give you money for every mile you walked. And normally it was $1. And then when you walked all 26 miles, they had to give $26 to, I believe it was the March of Dimes. It may have been another organization that I am misremembering.
1980 says, Jerry O'Connell, my hero. Body Geek says, I just donate to people who do the running for me. Horror Beauty says, did you walk a marathon?
I did.
CJ Cosplay says, honestly, the best streams to listen to while you sculpt.
Hooray!
You come home for your potato soup.
I am. Thanks.
Would you like any of these?
I'm gonna hold on those. 1980 says,
These
American
are
Heart
like-
Association.
I love these so much, but like every time
I
I'm like,
know.
oh,
Regret.
I shouldn't eat those. I really shouldn't.
Tony says, our literature club in high school did a Waffle House-a-thon, $1 for every hour we sat.
Gross. I mean, awesome.
1980 says, American Heart Association.
Maybe.
Walk-ons.
That's possible.
Trisha Hogarty says, I took my niece with me to tour a medical examiner's office where my brother-in-law worked, but she was going to study forensic science.
Cool.
Lewis McLeod says, hey, does Alan ever wear his Crocs in four-wheel drive? That's where you use the strap around your heel.
My dog ate the straps off of this. So, I did have on shoes. I just changed to these when I went to the house last.
Angie Rogers says, slow night at work, ready to get off early and have some time off to finish clearing up pool and making stuff.
Hooray, Angie.
Trisha Hogarty, already her niece to the medical examiner's office, she asked me, "Are we going to see an autopsy?" I said, "No, maybe." I guess most importantly, did you see an autopsy? Leonard Cook asks, "Are the mosquitoes horrible yet?"
Yeah. I mean, mosquitoes are always horrible. They sort of just stay horrible.
I don't know what it is about this year, but those flies.
Yeah, the flies have been brutal.
This year.
Jennifer Pugh says, "I'm dropping off for this evening. Have a good night, everyone."
Good night, Jennifer.
Patricia Hogarty says, yes, we did see an autopsy.
Huh.
And is she now in forensic science? Because if so, that'd be cool. If not, at least you helped her clarify.
Low Urban X says, Stillwater breeds mosquitoes. Six String Sleigh Guitar Man says, got some Monster Maker's latex. Is it safe to use it and store it in a hot garage? Does it need to be room temp? Also, do I need a fan to dry the latex in heat?
It'll thicken slightly. The latex will dry in heat, no problem.
Lanny Williams says, hello, everyone.
Hey, Lanny.
Low Urban X says, so use a fountain, or you put oil on top of the water. But Patricia Hogarty says, no, she went to the Peace Corps. Not forensic science.
Okay. She tried to make less dead bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Also noteworthy.
Low Urban X has some useful mosquito tips. Mike Day says, conspiracy theory number 202. As in most workplaces, the productivity manager and the safety officer never show up at the same time.
Right. Nor should they. Nothing would get done. Classic dead body pose, right there.
Yep. That's how I sleep.
I have done that a lot. Real. You have potato soup pretty much from your eyebrows to your navel.
I'm just gonna eat like this. Fine. Pay no attention to me.
Cat Swift says, reminds me when I took daughter to check out med schools. At a small one, no appointment. They said, join this group to walk around. An hour later, my kid returns and says they went to an autopsy.
Hooray!
Patricia Hogarty says, when my dad passed away, I told the nurse he wanted to donate his body to science. The nurse said, honey, they won't want him. It's hilarious to me now. 1980 says, up, up and away.
Kind of.
On my beautiful balloon. No, just me.
99
Dead
red
body
balloons.
pose kind of is Superman pose.
Yeah.
They're pretty close.
Like foreshadowing.
Alan.
I can't just kill my own dreams.
Low Urban X says, enjoy your meal.
Like, where am I meal?
Probably my least favorite thing about having a beer
Oh, yeah.
getting stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Glow Urban X says, enjoy your meal. Off to bed. It was super beautiful to be here. Until next time.
Thanks, Glow!
1980 says, first human to master levitation. Rediscovers power lines. Film in a row.
I just watched a cool video the other day of a dude that actually made full-blown jet suit,
Nice.
and he like flies down the street, like stopping at stoplights, like flying down the street. Wow. Right along, about 20 feet
Listen,
off the
if
ground.
I could fly, I'm no longer stopping at stoplights. Okay? That's not how that works. You don't go through 12 years of med school to not be called doctor, and you don't build yourself a jet suit to stop at stoplights.
I think he was just doing it to show control, but yeah.
Okay, so
Body.
this.
Body Geek says we only got a little rain today, so things are improving here. Rolls eyes.
All right, so that is one.
And this dries red. It only looks
Yeah.
pink.
Yep, drive right.
Oh, it looks pink.
Next, we'll do arm hanging over the side. That arm's going to be at a 45-degree angle. Really hope I have enough legs for these. I felt like I did.
Yeah, on the bright side, it's still pool noodle season. So. Body Geek says, hey puppies, look, the pool noodle chew toy.
A chew noodle pool. Chew poodle noodle tool. Today's not the day for me to brain, everybody. You were hoping for me to do some braining. Today is not your day. Tomorrow don't look good either. So I just picked up that other pool noodle body.
Yeah.
And most of them are black, and that one is blue and green. And I had the thought to myself, I almost said out loud, I don't want this one, it's colored.
Oh, God.
And then I realized, well, that would be terrible.
Like, wait
And then I
a
realized
second.
all the others are black, so
what does that mean?
they would know what I meant, I think. I'd rather not use the one that's colorful.
Nice Navy says, I thought that was a noodle bow and arrow at first.
Everything's a noodle bow and arrow if you're brave enough. Okay, I have a lot of arms. Are there Fishman legs somewhere else? I have all of the arms. I mean, it's not hard to make legs,
Yeah.
but
Just don't recall us doing it. Catso says, Alan, are you purposely trying to tease the puppies?
no, they're not even in here right now.
1980 says, wrong month not to like colorful things, Alan, just saying.
Hey, you know what? I was actually telling Stacy. I'm on several Facebook groups for Masters of the Universe fans, and what's awesome. So there was an original post about Pride Month, and that upset some people who were not all about Pride Month, and they said some mean things. What they did not know is that apparently every LGBTQ, did I get that right?
IA.
IA?
Yeah.
That's new.
Intersex.
You just made that up.
I did not promise.
Okay, well, all of those people minor in graphic design.
The Alphabet Mafia.
And yeah, no one knew that. Well, so now the Masters of the Universe groups are so full of gay He-Man character memes, and it is amusing as heck at how angry it's making the people who get upset by that. And if they had just shut their mouth and been polite and said, yes, we support Pride Month, then they wouldn't be going through what they're going through right now. But they're getting their butt kicked in a meme campaign, the likes of which you have never seen.
Yeah, next day he says intersex and asexual, which is what the IA is.
Okay. I need your help dressing a drunk friend. Stacy, would you switch to Ozbot?
Thank you. Do your leg flap.
Hold this up in the air. And this is his front. Wait, let me see the back.
Yeah.
No, it's the other. See, he let it slide once. So I'm like, how many times I can hit him in the head with that before he realizes I'm doing it on purpose.
As it turns out, 3.
It was 3. Yes.
Actually, I
Says,
realized it too.
would you make the pumpkin head on a 30-foot scarecrow?
So 30 divided by 7. Alexa, what's 30 divided by 7?
30 divided by 7 is 4.2857.
I would go 5 feet.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, build a pumpkin.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, I don't have time for your excuses.
Sorry, I don't know that.
You do now.
Cat Swift says, this weekend I watched the 1987 Masters of the Universe. Way too many shots of Delph's butt cheeks.
Are there too many shots of Dolph's butt cheeks?
And you have too many shots of Delph's butt cheeks?
Apparently so. Yeah, this is right.
I just think it's hilarious. The Dolph Lundgren.
He is Dolph Lundgren is more qualified to be the science guy than Bill Nye is.
Yep.
Yep. Kenzari says, weekend at Bernie's, a.k.a. Fishmen. Riot Demon says, hey, all.
It's a riot demon. Throw back a bottle of beer. It's a riot demon. Run a cold deal, gold black hair.
Night City says, Tila's song is all I noticed.
Yeah, even as a kid, I thought that Tila should get some thigh armor for Christmas. Like, someone is doing her a disservice.
Cat Swift says, too short of shorts. Had them shorty shorts.
I think loincloths are very comfortable.
It's not very comfortable for everyone else. Just mental images, can't get rid of.
Body Geek says,
Thank you, Alan.
5 foot, 5 foot won't fit through my door. The neighbors are really going to wonder.
Do it in halves and roll it through the door.
1980 says, Dolph swung a huge sword, though. Masato K says, do you have an opinion on the Kevin Smith rebooting He-Man?
I think any Masters of the Universe, more Masters of the Universe is good. That is my opinion.
Patricia Overy says, I don't recognize the throwback a bottle of beer song. I want to look up the rest of the lyrics. What's the name of the song? Zoot Suit Riot.
It is Zoot Suit Riot.
By Cherry Pop and Dash.
And you probably don't recognize it because I'm a terrible singer.
We weren't going to say it.
That's because I pay you.
That's true. It never stopped us
I'll still
before.
say.
Cat Swift says, yes, Alan might need some sleep. Dancing with the pool noodles.
Yeah, I do. I don't need sleep so much as I need rest. So,
This one still needs foam.
Shoot the spray foam in it.
Can foam. Head.
Boy, that was a very spicy jalapeno.
Yerp.
I'm glad you got that one and not me then. Because
That tastes like chemical burning.
Where's your pumpkin at? That'll kill it.
Oh, my pumpkin's been gone for a long time.
1980 says, you want to see conspiracy theories? Facebook page is talking about Target exclusives.
Oh yeah, people are so upset.
Ryan Demon says, what was the food tonight?
Wife made potato soup.
Very good.
It was delicious.
Oh, Target Masters of the Universe.
I think they were angry with the Walmart exclusives
Why were they angry with the Walmart exclusives?
because Walmart is not what I would call well organized.
Yeah.
So they didn't really know when stuff was coming. They couldn't tell you when the truck would come in. All that stuff.
He says, Flocked Panther is overrated.
I have a flock panther. I think he's okay. He's what I expected.
Also, you got flocked in.
Yes, I got a lot of flocking in. Yes, quite a bit.
He says, Keldor is the worst for now we have, now we don't.
I believe you, but he's not one that I'm after. Okay, so I'm a little ridiculous when it comes to my toys. I only want the bad guys. But Keldor is just Skeletor before he became Skeletor. Since I already have Skeletor, I don't want Keldor. I don't have a need to have Hordak and Hurricane Hordak. Then I have to explain why I got two Hordaks.
the rest of the then get confused.
Yeah.
They don't know which one
Yeah,
is
the
which.
Merman doesn't know who to listen to. It's terrible.
Merman doesn't listen for it.
No. But what if I had Keldor and
Oh.
Skeletor?
So somebody on one of my game forums posted that they caught one of the cat creatures on the thing with green fur and yellow stripes, and then posted a picture of Battle Cat, like the actual Battle Cat toy, the original,
Right.
on the thing. The problem was his Battle Cat was wearing Panther's sack.
Oh, no.
It really, really, really bothered me.
It bothered you.
Yes.
He says, Copperfield took notes on how Target stocks explosives. I have Reg Origins Hordak.
Well, it bothered me because there were everybody was making comments. There were 30 comments on this post, and nobody had mentioned that the Battle Cat was wearing Panther's saddle and not a red saddle.
You know why, Rue?
Why?
It's not important and no one cares.
I care. I think it's
No one else cares.
Bodygate says, have you ever watched any killer beehive removal videos? I stumbled into hours of viewing searching for bumblebee removal videos. It's insane how they attack and the sound.
Yes, I have watched those, and I used to actually rip sound from them and use that sound in haunted house soundtracks. Because subliminally, we recognize it as bees.
Cat Swift says, Alan, approximately how many pool noodles to make a Fishman?
About 13.
1980 says, Dollar Tree has the micro series.
They do, but they don't have beast man, so I'm not talking to them right now.
How rude.
Yeah, how dare they?
Don't they know?
Well, I'm not talking.
Yeah.
How dare you?
But you guys can see how fast this process is to put these together. It's flexible enough, even these weird poses, that you can get them in shirts and sweaters and stuff.
1980 says, next wave, probably. Cat Swift says, thank you, Alan.
I assume those were made for someone else, and it fell through, and then Dollar Tree bought them. And it might be they can't produce any more to sell the ones they made kind of deal.
Yeah, I don't really.
Dollar Tree is not out there snapping up licenses.
Yeah, like Dollar Tree doesn't really have much of their own product line. Oh no!
What?
That's nothing bad for you.
What'd you lose?
Pin, my airbrush pen that I always keep in my hat.
Who's it going to stab next?
It is a mystery. The world may never know.
Someone will.
Yeah, but who are they going to tell? Come on, Alan.
They'll be PO'd.
Well, it sure stabbed me plenty of times.
Right.
The little thing works its way into my bill a little too far.
Stick.
Put on your hat. Slice. Stabby, stabby, ouchies.
1980 says, Mattel Canada produced them via China. I noticed paint issues. Probably had a big run of errors. Yeah, Dollar Tree does seem like the type that would get the factory seconds.
Yeah, they buy that on closeout lots. I was at a Dollar Tree once, and they had beautiful Frankenstein poster and Dracula poster, and when I went to buy it, they actually said, we can't sell that. And they went and they took all of them away. And I'm like, what kind
Why?
of licensing thing did I just stuff? And I was so mad because I wanted them. But lots to do. Okay, this is arm down guy. His arm hangs over the side of the neck. So both his legs will be straight.
It's sad because you probably wouldn't buy it, and a big alert came up on the screen
Yeah.
that was like, do not sell these. Go take these off your shelf right now.
Resurrect Costume says, hello, friends.
No.
1980
hello.
says, if they still do the steeds, making a chest set out of them, I just need the green and maroon tile.
That's doing so good. Not getting foam on my hands.
And then what had happened
Ever.
was,
First time in my entire life. I still have foam on my hands from Thursday.
Did you say you're about to wear gloves?
Yeah. But there.
oh, I'm
So you're gonna watch Rue foam something because I have to run and grab more pool noodles.
There's some back there.
You can possibly watch me home something. They can make the draw work.
Like in that corner.
We're about to lose phone cam.
Oh no. Is it the
Yeah.
battery or the cable?
Yes,
Yes.
definitely one of those two things.
If you got a spare brick, you should plug it in the wall. Won't be as mobile, but. Body Geek says Rue isn't wearing gloves. Don't get in the beard.
My brain just does not register to wear gloves, like, ever. Wow, we're really short on tubes for these.
Alexa, add spray foam to my shopping list.
Louis McLam says, sorry, I need to go. I have to take my wife to the hospital. Yikes, hope everything is okay.
You should do that. Stacy, now you're kind of painting on camera a little.
Hello.
I can't see what you're painting.
It's red.
She's painting a red meatball.
It's quite red. It's got red on it.
Red on you. Really irritating. This is a very full can of spray foam.
Yeah.
That I think may be shot.
Oh no. Just toast.
What time is your pour out, Rue?
Now,
You have a timer set?
You're gonna wait until you
I
say
just
something.
knew. I've been watching.
Nice Denise says, I recognize a shrimp's backside anywhere. Very accurate color palette, Cece. Thanks.
It could be Scare Innovations Body Geeks. I'll have to, I can look it up for you when I'm not live. Just send me a message, I'm sure I'll find them.
A full can.
Bring me the needle nose pliers.
You're about to do something sketchy, aren't you?
The needle.
Oh, yes.
So, Body Geek says, yeah, they have zombie zappers.
Oh, I know exactly.
Okay,
Terrible,
move
terrible,
this.
terrible idea. Like, I don't want that there.
Let's spin the camera towards me.
This.
This could get us on YouTube.
We're on YouTube already.
This could put it right here. Oh. There. Now, this mask should be nearby.
When you make things go splody.
You have the spray water?
Give me just one moment. Spray water.
Spray water.
Give that a good Mr. rating.
1980 says scare innovations from Transworld.
This is Bruce standing back.
Don't look at it.
Once that starts going, it's just gonna go.
Just gonna go.
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't do this.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Do it at work. They have better insurance.
Spray water. Spray water.
Yes, so Shannon, the boys need supervision. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, not it. Sorry, wife. Body Geek says this is awesome.
I don't know why, but I feel the need to tell you guys again that Stan has food poisoning.
Okay.
Mimi says yes, what Kat said.
Perfect.
That went very well.
Only made me jump twice.
Nice. 1980 says, been doing that since 1993. Ron Shep says, it's only stupid if it doesn't work.
Well, that worked beautifully. Okay, Alexa, count down 4 minutes.
4 minutes, starting now.
I got shoes.
Foam on my shoes.
Oh, on my shoes.
Body Geek says the Loctite squirts. Struggle is real.
That's right.
Right, David says, I missed it. Why didn't we use the nozzle? Was it clogged?
Well, Ruth said the nozzle was clogged, and I just took him at his word.
Did we lose captions?
Hey! We appear to have lost captions.
Sorry.
I don't. Wait. No. Hey! Housekeeping! There's pudding in my pocket. Yeah, they're there. We skirt them,
Fair.
and now they're back. We lost captions momentarily. How about Becca? So this was leg length. And another one that is leg length.
Lisa Arendt says they are there.
For some reason, for a moment, Stacy and I could not see them.
Resurrect Costume says, take the needle nose pliers to the captions.
That might be what made them fix themselves. The mere threat of percussive maintenance. Shwah.
Body Geek says they were still holding their breath waiting for the foam explosion.
Explosion. It's a foam explosion. They're the worst kind. I like how the picture-in-picture just only covers my face.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's for.
Ken Three says, Stacey, are you hiding and not sharing that bowl? Yes, this is my soup.
Take this broken soup. Learn. I guess you could break a sauce, so I guess you could break soup.
Mm-hmm.
I just right boiled the flesh of my thumb.
Oh no,
It was awesome.
choices were made.
sacrifices we make.
Yes. Like your courses, that's not pudding.
No, what do you?
Thank you to keep your pocket pudding to yourself.
Hashtag pocket pudding.
No. Put it on the list.
So guys, I bought the Krampus Society. We haven't talked about that. Krampus Society is a Facebook group that also does an event here in Dallas. And my plan is to do an event in Dallas for Krampuses, again, like we have before. So that's exciting. Ooh, Alexa, stop. Alexa, count down 2 minutes. That is not yet cured.
2 minutes, starting now.
So what causes it to mottle when it dries like this, like on the teeth?
It's settling, basically. That's all.
Okay.
We only 2 coats.
Yeah.
Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
Second timer, 15 minutes, starting now. You want to name this timer?
Yes.
What do you want to call it?
SpongeBob, applesauce, gorilla pants, albino, gargoyle, sewing machine, maintenance, oil, bluster, butterfist, almond extract, banana.
What do you want to call it?
Pudding, butterfist, albino, banana, almond extract, spray paint in your eyeball toenail shaving cream.
Okay, I'll call it a pudding butterfist albino banana almond extract spray paint in your eyeball toenail shaving cream timer. 15 minutes, starting now.
Oh, crap.
She has no idea how fun that is.
Mrs. CB says, night all, thanks for the smiles. Riot Demon says, will you do Krampus events anywhere else besides Dallas?
That would be a lot of work. I might help once I get a good formula for the
Franchise.
events here in Dallas. Then that is a franchisable thing, and yes, it's possible, but it'll be a couple years out for that.
Riot Demon says, ALEXA was like, no. Or you said, what?
It is my mission in life. When they ask me to name the timer, I give it as weird as possible names.
Just because it's hilarious to watch. Listen to Alexa repeat it back to you.
Alexa, stop.
That was not.
No, that's mine. It's time to touch my Fishman and see it get sticky.
Time to touch the Fishmen.
If I had $1.
Bonnie Geek says, Shannon must be giving ALEXA Allen lessons.
Oh,
What?
one little blob there.
Got me scared.
Good things.
Or Reedy says, collaborate and listen.
That's right.
Some of it.
There's a whole meat type.
Like a heartbeat, daily and nightly.
I don't know.
10 out of like an hour, 2 extremely fucking light for good night. Let's see. Gently can.
And he actually did turn out the lights and glow.
Yep.
Later on, when he starred in Teenage Mutant Turtles: Secret of the Ooze. And starred in is a strong word.
He didn't star.
He did show up in a music video in the movie.
Yeah, had a short music video part.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
I can do it. I won't. I'll save everybody's trouble.
You have the whole dance down, Rue?
Listen,
I could see you like back in the
if
day
you've been holding
having the
out.
Vanilla Ice haircut.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh,
did,
yeah.
he did.
Of course you did.
Confirmed. Confirmed.
Oh yeah.
makes sense.
Mimi says the almond extract really got me for some reason.
You know what? It is one of the exercises that I like to do for creativity is just list off stuff like that. And it's really good for helping yourself think fast because it's knowing that you don't have to trust what's going to come out of your mouth. All that I have to trust is that something will come out of my mouth when I need it to. That is way more important than the right thing coming out of your mouth. The ability to keep talking is far more important than the ability to say the right thing at the right time.
Yeah.
Ken Zuri says marshmallow fluff in my head.
That was a terrible.
And in your belly. For the record, everybody, Rue is still singing Vanilla Ice quietly. In case you were wondering or worried.
Body Geek says, not in government meetings, it's not the most important thing. Trust me, I learned the hard way.
Does it mean I have to replace the stabby pin in the hat?
Okay.
Not cool.
Like yanking your chain too much?
Yes. I think for you.
Thanks, Brandon.
Once you make the candles floating,
Is there any left in it?
It exploded again.
Come back, I haven't signaled you a second time.
it's pretty bad.
That's fair.
Not enough left in it to chance that experiment.
Bring your sense of adventure, Rue.
Yeah.
You're scared.
Don't be scared. Feel the rhythm.
I am sad that the lobster singing guy died.
The lobster singing guy. What?
Yeah.
Sebastian.
Sebastian the
Oh,
lobster,
yeah,
he
yeah.
passed away.
You did tell me that. Body Geek says, do you get a better deal on ordering cool noodles than the ones from the dollar store?
It's not a better deal. It's they're better quality, and I have 100% control over the color, and they're a little thicker. So I would rather spend $150 ordering them from foamnoodles.com and get good noodles, rather than buy from the dollar store, and I don't know what color I'm going to get, or I have to get the color that they have, and just get them for $1 each. But they're also a little thinner. They're not as hardy. They're not as dense. So I just like the other ones. I like these better. They're not cheaper, but they're better. And I think there's something to be said for that. There are things where the cheapest option is the best option, and there are things like ketchup, toilet paper, and cheese. You don't buy the cheap stuff.
Box macaroni and cheese.
Oh, there you go.
Terrible.
Right.
Speaking of which, I bought some nice Velveeta and shells and cheese today.
And chocolate syrup. Don't buy the cheap chocolate syrup.
All right. So in the realm of chocolate syrup, in the can or in the bottle, like the tin.
I prefer the squeeze bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the can in turn
It's harder to
can
store.
be tasting.
Yeah. Karen Dutton says, agreed, always buy the good mac and cheese. Yeah, there are things you shouldn't skimp on. Good quality toilet paper, like
Something.
the name brand mac and cheese.
Now, if I'm making chocolate milk, I like Nestle Quick powder
Alright.
more than Hershey's syrup. Hershey's syrup has a flavor to it,
Yes.
but I don't enjoy as much as Nestle Quick. Or Nestle Quick has a flavor to it that I do enjoy more.
Something to that order.
So I did something very fast now without thinking about it, but I should probably show you. I didn't have another half noodle long enough to make this whole leg piece. Oh, this is a weird angle. We're not filming the right things.
Trisha Hogarty says, I thought Velveeta was the cheap stuff.
So, Velveeta is a cheese formulated for melting. It is mostly plastic, but it is like one molecule away from actually just being plastic. But it's a good melting cheese. So if you want something like mac and cheese, it's a good cheese for that.
And the Velveeta mac and cheese
Is
comes with the sauce packet,
oh yeah, tops.
makes it ridiculously good.
Yeah. Yeah. Ridiculously.
I like ridiculous.
Riot James says, for the win. Body Geek says, I prefer Borden's chocolate milk in the carton. Riot James says, Borden's is also delicious.
If it's pre-mixed, that's fine. I like a lot of different, but if I'm mixing it at home, then I want this just quick.
Karen Dutton says, when we were kids, we'd pour the milk right into the nearly empty Hershey's chocolate squeeze bottle. It was the best.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the last glass of quick is, of Hershey's is good. But you do get that Hershey's chemical flavor. And I grew up fairly close to Hershey, Pennsylvania, and you would go to they have a theme park there, and the whole place just smells like chocolate. And by the time you left the park, you didn't want to eat chocolate for a month. Tour the factory, eat a half pound of chocolate. Go to the gift shop, eat another half pound of chocolate. And this the wraparound that I'm doing now is which gives a kneecap, a nice kneecap to these guys. What's that, Ruth?
The knee knappen.
I'll be even noodles. Alright, so that is my legs for this other body. Let me grab that other body back. I want my body back, body back, body back. I want my body back, body back, body back. Fishmen.
The Fishmen. Body back.
Fishman sauce.
No, I was going to say, do you hold up for tartar sauce or? Ken Zarish says, gonna hop. Sorry, y'all. Have a good night, fam.
Bye, Ken.
Good night. Body Geek says, when I drove 18-wheelers for a brief time, my favorite stop was the Nestle Candy Factory and the Pepperidge Farm Cookie Factory. We always got fresh batches right off the line.
That's awesome.
Cookies. Almatra Art says hello, everyone.
Almatra art.
Ba ba ba.
Good time never felt so good.
So good, so good, so good.
Hello, Almatra art.
Apparently, Sweet Caroline and Country Roads by John Denver were huge, important songs to the senior class that my middle kid graduated with. And so they played them as their like exit song. during
Sweet
graduation.
Caroline has this whole new resurgence.
Yeah.
Okay. So Fishman, to crotch bump or not to crotch bump?
No.
You don't want to.
No fish sticks.
It's a Fishman crotch bump.
They specifically asked for that.
No, I just, I don't want a cannon in front of everybody. Yeah, in this position, that would be bad.
Michael Frey says hello from Ohio.
Hello, Michael Frey.
Hi.
I don't know what I'm doing today. I'm so bad at cameraing.
That's all right.
That's right, Dark Nook. It's a fish man. I need a fish man.
Holding out for a fish man.
I'm holding out for a fish man till the end of time. There's gotta be a fish, and there's gotta be a man, and it's got to be larger than life. I need a fish man. Yeah.
Hey, here's a question for our vast unpaid research department. The song that they play in action movies or like TV shows.
Alexa, stop.
Hold up.
Aww. Because I didn't get to hear.
She was going to say the name again.
Let's say the name again. Trying to not interrupt Stacy.
Alexa, what timer was that?
There are no timers set.
What was the last timer?
Alexa, what was the last timer?
There are no timers set.
Alexa, what was the name of the last timer that went off?
She doesn't remember the past.
There are no timers set.
She is condemned to repeat it. All right, action movie song.
Action movie song where it's like they, I don't know, I guess they're like just getting ready to go do action, whatever it is, and there's the ba-da-da, yeah, that song has a name, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to put that into Google in such a way that,
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know either. Karen Dutton says, anyone else just picture the Kanye episode of South Park, the one with the fish sticks? Patricia O'Grady says, haha, what? Crotch bump? Oh, it's an anatomical question, not an activity question.
Right, yes. Yeah. Yeah, not bumping fish uglies. I'm just trying to figure out to bump or to not to bump.
Dark Nook says, Ailey XA is kind of snarky.
Yeah.
Is this her way? I know. You didn't need that guy anyways.
I do.
Mimi says, gotta head out. It's fun hanging out. Night all.
Good night, Mimi.
Good night, Mimi. Oh, hope that was empty.
It was. Like for an hour now. If not more.
So the problem of having previously been in a like a comedy parody band where you like make parody songs is you start out with these like little snippets of, I need a Fishman. And my brain is just still rewriting that song.
I can get those started, but I can also let them go.
Yeah, I struggle with the letting them go part. Dark Nook says the sweater makes Fishman look like a beatnik.
Yes, he is a beatnik.
Woman. Whoa, man.
Fish. Man. Fish. Whoa. What's that? Here, put these pants on him the rest of the way.
Head has expanded.
Yeah. The nub has expanded.
Body Geeks asks, how many pool noodles does each Fishman take?
About 13 start to finish. So I just did a leg with 2 full noodles, with 2 full noodles for each leg, 1 full noodle for each arm, and the rest is torso.
So, 7 full noodles per choke.
Yeah.
So,
My go-to during fair. Fairy Hunter was promised there'd be no man.
Leah's favorite for me. Hey, sharpshooter guy with the eyes. Come here.
Would you help me stretch this wrist socket? Get a finger in there and pull it.
Wait,
And dollar.
there we go.
I'm going to hold the fingers and you pull the sleeve down. What? That was fine.
Yeah, totally.
Totally fine.
Pull, tug! It's crowding.
No.
I don't know if this
Bust balls, you would.
Oh, no.
Okay, now throw the sleeve up over this. Oh, yeah, you don't put that over the sleeve. What are you?
I was just extending it.
You forget how hands work.
I wasn't trying to put it over the sleeve. It just
Oh,
happened.
boy.
Well, don't peel it back up.
I'm not peeling it back up.
We got one more to do.
Inch. I'm sorry for your little bitty hands, sir.
What an average size hands.
Body Geek says, is that a new tab in your arm, Roo? I don't remember the one on your left bicep/tricep.
That's this is my second oldest tattoo. Got this when I was 16. This one's even bigger.
Okay, I'm gonna
Have more of a load on this one.
so I can stretch the best I can and you cram it in there. Go, Rube, go! Go, Rube, go! Okay, we're over the nub. Now, oh, it shot out.
sleeve back.
Do not put your fingers in front of how I'm cutting with.
Choices.
Thumb is here, so this is how it happens. Cram it. Cram. Okay. I think we're good.
I've got the fingers.
You've got the finger. Don't pull.
I'm not pulling.
Hold.
Hold it.
So now it's crowning and turtling and crowning and turtling.
See, it's harder to not get the sleeve in it.
See how I do it as I go?
It looks like he's wearing a sweater in his skin.
Now I'm going to hold everything above the fold and you tug below the fold. I've got it held,
I swear,
so don't be afraid.
sometimes he just does this stuff just to be able to say it.
That's not true at all. Yeah. Don't pinch it, just tug it.
Well, it's working.
Yank.
I'm moving it this way. That works.
Okay, great.
Body says, well, the good news is I'm not really paying attention to how you look. The costume says, don't pull, gently fondle.
Give it a little squozing.
No, don't.
Don't squoze it.
Let's not say we did.
Okay. So now put him on the ground, wash my drink.
You know how floppy the hands are. That's disconcerting.
I think that's the perfect amount of floppy. Rue, go to flop him around again a little bit more. Exactly what a fish man ought to be doing. Actually, Rue, I think that arm is too long. I'm looking at it. So go ahead and bring it back here and we're gonna.
Looks pretty good.
You don't think it's out of proportion? Pick it up and hold it chest to chest with you and see if your arms are that long.
You just want it.
Oh no.
Yeah, his arm is bent and it's still as long as yours.
You're gonna get that hand.
Well, it's pretty close.
It's pretty close.
Okay. Yeah, we're fine. All right.
Body geeks just rolling on the floor laughing. Folds above, below, good things you know, or try to try.
Wire his pants off. Let's see how long it takes Rue to put his pants back on. And let's film the process.
He's had kids.
Dressing your, and I've had been in the army, so I've dressed my drunk friends. Formation is in 15 minutes, dude.
And that requires pants. They're gonna be real mad if you show up without them.
I am not explaining what we did last night and why you're so drunk.
Choices.
I think it's possible to get drunk and keep your pants.
I've never done it. That doesn't mean it's not possible.
And on that note, it's getting pretty late.
Call it a night.
Well, it's 9:37. I'm out of pool noodles to make legs. So
I'm so sure you got more there.
where? Oh, do I have any black ones over there?
Got a couple.
Oh, well then we're gonna keep working. Back on your heads.
Everybody back in your head.
Oh, there.
All right, for this guy, darks first. We go in with the.
No. Grab the white, paint all the eyeballs, and paint all the teeth.
You get small brush.
Yeah, got a blue brush. Boy, I was looking over on the other side. I'm glad I have.
That's right. I was like, you don't have to go to the other room. It's right there.
There's another one of these. It's still good. Blue one. Blue brush for you.
Hey.
Whip.
Whack. 9:41 actually, Sarah R says.
Oh,
Your clock though. Adam Durbin says hello everyone. Hello Adam.
hello.
Cool.
If I sat like this, I could be seen and heard.
Look at you. Bold choices. Thank you, 942.
Thank you, 942. Where leave my heat gun? Oh, I kicked it on the ground. You tossing me my heat gun? So, listen, people of the world, it's something that you guys should know. If a guy asks you to toss him something or throw me that, he actually wants it thrown at him. Doesn't matter, it could be a chainsaw.
Toss
And if
me
you
that
don't throw it at him, he'll be disappointed.
Slightly disappointed.
We like to have things thrown at us. We do.
I believe you.
I don't know why. This is guys in general.
There you go.
Thanks.
I threw
I
something at
didn't ask for that. That was assault.
you. That's true.
So, yes. Hello, Bobby Varenchek.
Watching pants fall off your poor little friend. Happy to steal your
Well,
guys back.
and we're going to glue his pants to his shirt here in a while. But for now, that's what we got.
Well, that.
Everybody says, so toss him the chainsaw. Got it.
If they say, throw me that chainsaw,
Just throw it.
yeah. That's what we want. We want the chaos that will ensue. Or we want the opportunity to show you that we are the master of the chaos, and it will not be a problem for us.
We will somehow magically catch the train.
We could be wrong.
We are guys. There's a good chance. That
Cobweb says it keeps the reflexes sharp.
Maybe.
Sure. Something
Key
like that.
weaves.
Keep weave. Catfish says, guys may want that, but it's usually the gals cleaning up the mess after the throw.
Well, maybe don't throw a pot of spaghetti, but we're probably not going to ask you to say, hey, toss me that pot of spaghetti. But we do think about what we say, and we said that on purpose.
I can actually confirm on this one with Al.
And confirm. Horror Beauty says, but would you admit you guys were wrong?
I do. I say I'm wrong a lot.
All the time.
Way too much, actually. Not like I'm not wrong that much, but like I'm wrong too often. But I normally say, I was wrong, you were right. I say that a lot. But I say it on purpose because I think it doesn't get said enough. And a lot of the times I end up being the boss, so I want to make sure that I say that.
Cobweb says, hi, Cat, Cobra, Stacy, Ryu, Alan, all.
Hello. I
Funny Game
also,
says you can rotate a chainsaw when you throw it to make it safe to catch. I see no problem there.
that's right. So I used to be a roofer's assistant, meaning mostly my job was to put 2 packs of shingles over each arm and then walk up a ladder with no hands. That is what you have to do as a roofer's assistant.
Over and over.
Over until you die from it.
Over again.
Yes. But also, you have to throw tools up to them, and you have to throw them in such a way where they go up in the air and they don't spin, and then they float right in front of them before they fall down. That's a perfect throw to a roofer.
He will reach out magically, grab it out of there,
Right.
and never say a single word.
Nope,
or-
not thank
or
you,
thank
not
you,
not
or
nice
anything.
throw, nothing
No,
like
no.
that.
It's like, you just did your job. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Now do it again.
And you're thinking you're doing like some Ringling Brothers circus crap.
I do know a clown from Ringling that used to juggle chainsaws.
Yeah, see, it's possible. Don't harsh my mellow, yo.
Was not gonna hurt your mellow.
Actually, Stacy, you're really not a mellow harsher.
Brew on you.
I'm a ruiner.
No, you would rather watch it fail,
Oh yeah,
and you would derive your glee from that,
that's true.
as opposed from not letting someone attempt it.
That's true. Most of the time. Casper says, so throwing a pot of spaghetti can make a bigger mess than throwing a chainsaw?
Yes.
Sometimes.
So, depending on the person.
It was a catcher.
It's almost a guaranteed mess when you throw a pot of spaghetti. Because, like, how far can you throw a pot of spaghetti? My favorite fist fight I ever got in, hold on, was middle school. Yeah, it was middle school. My favorite fist fight I ever got in middle school, it started when Adric Turner threw a 10-gallon fish tank at me.
Oh my god, that's a
Yeah.
big fish tank.
I avoided damage, but
Not that.
the fish did not.
Oh no. Why did he eat a fish tank at you?
We were exchanging words.
Oh my. But it had not yet elevated to fisticuffs.
I may have discussed his questionable parentage.
Oh my.
Yeah, I was like, he definitely said something about his mother.
Yeah. That's what gets a fish tank yeeted at you.
Buddy says, we threw darts and caught them as they went by as teenagers.
Like as a kid in, again, middle school, I guess not that much of a kid, but like 6th grade, we had a home ec class, and we would fold up paper airplanes and sew them with the sewing machine so they were like really stable,
Yeah.
and we would put needles and pins in the end of them. So we could throw them at each other when our backs were
Oh
turned,
god.
and they would stab into your back, and then you couldn't get it out. That was the best. You did that too, huh?
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
I didn't use sew them together, right?
You just
Duct
threw
tape.
them. Duct tape? Gotcha.
And it wasn't home ec. It was generally like auto shop.
Just knife fight, like with plastic knives from the cafeteria.
Oh yeah, I've done that. I'm pretty sure I have a scar,
Oh, I
which
definitely have.
you can't see anymore. Because turns out, plastic cafeteria knives will absolutely last for its skin.
Totally. Bobby Veracek says, hot or cold spaghetti? Hot, not too far, but cold, you can really throw it like a shot put.
I have a scar on my thigh from a McDonald's straw.
Oh my gosh.
They put their thumb over the end of it, just stabbed it into my leg. Good times.
Quality.
And they pulled their thumb off and just blood shot up the end of the straw. One little squirt, that was it.
That's impressive.
And then it was immediately, don't say anything, don't say anything. Not, are you okay?
Don't tell mom.
Yeah. I think that kid actually went to jail for stabbing people.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, I've looked up a lot of people that I lived near when I was younger. That's depressing.
I have a lot of deceased friends
A lot of prison. A lot of prison.
Quite a few prison. One of my very best friends is in prison now for killing somebody. Beat him to death.
Oh,
Like, yeah, bare hands.
whoops, for like a good reason?
That's probably a no.
Yeah, I can think of a couple. Like the couple of things that I would personally beat someone to death with my bare hands. Like it's a short list, but it's definitely a list.
Hey, Rue. What's today?
Monday, the 6th.
Can you come over tomorrow and help me work on Fishmen?
Yeah.
It'll be an after work thing.
Okay. Probably not staying till then. I say this. You know I say this
I'm
every
hoping
time.
that we don't have to stay till 10.
And I end up here till 10.
I really thought I had all these legs done.
What did I? Wait, hold on.
You said.
Okay, I'm reserving the right that I totally can't remember if I said I was going to do something tomorrow night.
Okay. In which case, I will just change to Wednesday.
Yeah.
Which you're coming over Wednesday anyway.
Yeah.
But I might need to hear Thursday. I would probably say, when I think toss me that pot of spaghetti, I think that you're talking about hot spaghetti. Faux shizzle. Rue, do you see another black pool noodle over there in the corner? You do.
There's still a couple.
This is not a pool noodle.
That's not.
No, this is foam insulation, which is very close to pool noodles, but if you look carefully, you will see it is different.
So close.
Reminds me of like the 3D gags. There's a Vincent Price version of House of Wax, and the beginning of it is a 3D masterpiece. It's like very early 3D, and it's this carnival barker outside with 2 ping pong paddles. So he's carnival barking while he's running these 2 ping pong paddles. Not ping pong, but paddle ball paddles.
Yeah.
There's a paddle with an elastic string and then the ball. And he's doing this number on it. It is a wonderful intro on both carnival barking, 3D, film. It's wonderful.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. And it's that looks hard as hell.
Yes. I have tried it. I can barely get one of those suckers to go.
Yeah, I can get one to go for about a minute, and that like doing pretty good, a minute, and then yeah,
And then.
then I'm done. 2 hands, not gonna happen.
2 Dos Padellos.
Laura Beauty says cold spaghetti would be the worst to get thrown at you.
I don't. If it's like boiling hot, I think that might be a little worse.
Banana Booey says, what did I just find?
Banana buoy. Well, okay, we're making
Whoa, that's a
Fishmen.
new
I was
first.
going to say hi.
Okay, so this is like, look, this is a leg. I've made a leg. See, it's got a knee, and it's got a thigh, and it's got calf. All right, so that's a leg.
Also, welcome Banana Booey. You get a Beastman fist bump.
It's a Beastman fist bump. Yeah, okay. So we make stuff. We make things. Stacy, show them what you're making. She's painting a mask. And the mask is a gibbering mouther.
Sure is.
And I'm putting together body parts that will become fishmen. I'm quickly running out of pool noodles.
We're out of time.
Okay. I will now take a colorful pool noodle.
Slotty Geek says, whatever happened to kabangers?
Kabangers? I don't know what that is. Alexa, what is kabangers?
Cabanas is a form of the noun cabana, which is usually defined as a small cabin or tent-like structure for use as a bathhouse, especially on the beach or by a swimming pool. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for cabana.
Good night, Michael Frey.
Good night, Michael Frey. Take this Michael Frey and learn to say goodnight. Good night, Michael Frey.
But just in general, we're a little weird.
What are
That's
body
true.
geeks? What are K-bangers? I don't know if that's a typo. I don't know what that is.
Are they like the clappers?
We'll never know.
The world may never know.
I think they were clackers. Bangers? That was the clacker thing, right? Oh, or were they the ones with, they were like clackers, but they had like,
See, two hard acrylic balls on a string you bang together, moving your hand up and down. They were like clackers.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I never heard them called kabangers. I've seen them called meteor balls. Remember the balls that had the powder on them, and when you threw them up in the air, and they sparked?
yeah.
Those were kinda
when they
cool.
hit together, they spark. Oh, that was a bad choice.
Jalapeno.
Get a hot one?
Chase it with your drink.
Good morning.
If you're not scared of my cooties, I've got some left.
Extra.
I think you're trying to keep the ability to drive home.
Well, you still have a lot of that left.
I know. Well, I've been working.
Let's see. Yeah, there were those were easy to me. Like I had no problem making those, finding the rhythm.
Oh, yeah.
And they would clack top and bottom.
Yeah.
I used to make slapsticks for the haunt out of acrylic. I haven't done that for dark hour.
Oh, wait. Together.
It's a handle and I used duct tape. It's
Oh,
a
you slap
flexible
them?
hinge and you go, bah, and it just makes one heck of a noise.
Yeah, those are fun.
I gave one, when I did Terra del Monstrum, which was a classic black and white haunt, we used Lon Chaney Sr., The Man Who Laughs clown makeup, or Laugh Clown Laugh, one of those. And
The Man Who Laughs is definitely the novel.
yeah. Well, it was Lon Chaney Sr., and he was a clown, and he looked scary as heck.
Isn't he like the inspiration for Joker?
Yes. Yes, I'm here quite a bit. And I think the day that's going to end up getting lightened is Friday, just because as events pop up, I'm normally out of town on Friday anyway, so that's probably the day that we'll lose out of the schedule. As much as I like being able to rest on Mondays, it makes more sense to drop Friday from my live schedule down the road. It was Laugh Clown Laugh. And you know what? I will tell you what. So there was a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Yep.
Where something was happening and it's like he went nuts, like a switch was flipped, and he goes, laugh clown, even though you're tired and weary, laugh clown. And as a kid, it didn't terrify me, but I knew it could be terrifying. And I don't know what caused Bugs to go on that crazy tirade.
But somebody
but
found
he's,
that
like,
for you, right?
crying
But
and walking around. Like, we brought this up before, and they named what episode it was and
Yeah,
everything.
somebody found it for you and sent it to you.
Well, it was terrifying.
Yeah.
I think that they found the Gossamer the monster. You monsters lead such interesting lives.
They definitely found that.
Yeah, that was that. But no, they had commented, shared which one it was. I remember it.
Body Geek says, I like to smack a pallet board against the floor with my foot. I did that in most of the places I worked at. Sounds like a gunshot.
Yes, I get exactly what you're saying.
Body Geek says, you can do a live from the haunt Friday.
I'm not necessarily at a haunt on Friday. Normally I'm traveling to somewhere. in order to do a training. Right now, I'm in training season. I'm in training and consulting season.
Carolina Kiwi Creation says, I don't know why I totally misread this. I was wondering what a gibbering mother was. I had to tune in.
Well, it's the same.
It's one weird mother.
One weird mother.
Shut your mouth. I'm no gibbering mother. We can dig.
And Rue, what are you doing?
I am working on putting that.
Oh, you know what? Actually, don't do him right now. Do Fishman stuff.
Okay.
We need Fishman things.
Okay.
So I think in that
What do you want me to
tub,
do on Fishmen?
is there a coat or a trench coat in there?
There's the rain slickers.
Yeah, but there should be like a coat, like a pea coat. Maybe it's over here on the floor.
Terrible turtleneck
Very
thing.
cool with it.
No, this is like a thicker, bigger coater.
I think.
That's it. Okay, so here's what's going to happen with that. Come over here, see if you can see me pointing to you and puckering.
Ralph
So-
says, when are you coming to Woods of Terror?
August or September, I forget which one. We're going to glue the chest piece in here, so the fin is dripping through the back, and you can see some of the chest piece. So attach the chest piece to Phil, put the coat over Phil, and figure out where it needs to be, and then start gluing it down.
Start cutting hole first.
Well, yes.
All right, it's 10 o'clock.
Oh, it's 10 o'clock. No, it's
Or-
tomorrow.
Or we can do this tomorrow.
Finish my kneecap.
Horror Beauty says, Bug Bunny called Acrobatty Bunny had the laugh clown.
Okay.
Shannon says, August for Woods of Terror.
Thank you, wife.
Shannon.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny was a wonderful source of crazy. And since those cartoons don't really show up anymore, there's a whole I got jokes from the 50s and 60s because I got them from Bugs Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
Ha cha cha cha. I heard that in cartoons. I would not have heard that in pop culture. So, yeah.
Like at the museum and calling the Boggart Humphrey Boggart.
Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah. I had a 1 in 10 chance, basically, that they would even have any clue what I was talking about. Even getting the joke. Most people don't
Horror Beauty says,
even know.
the lion was chasing him, or was it a tiger? Big cat.
That was a lion. It was a lion.
Freedom.
All right. Everybody, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Let's go to phone cam. Look at the gibbering mouther she's doing. And then, unplug this. Hey, Rue. Say goodnight.
Good night, Rue.
And Stacy, say goodnight.
Good night.
And I say goodnight.
Oh, you have a button.
I do. And I say, gotta find the button. Go make stuff.
Go make stuff.